water's going everywhere.
Car got a little bit sideways, a little bit twisted up.
I just went straight down.
Torties or yabbies.
Today we're going to Menindee Lakes. I think it's a 3-hour drive, 3.5-hour drive.
Just over 3 hours.
We'll stop off at Wilcannia and just do some, like the dump clean and petrol and that kind of thing. And then we're back on the Darling River run from Wilcannia to Menindee. So hopefully it's open. We haven't actually looked, we haven't researched that.
Well, it doesn't say on Google Maps, it doesn't say it's closed.
Okay. So yeah, Menindee, we're there in Menindee for 3 nights. We're probably going to stay at
Lake Pamaroo.
Is it Pamaroo?
I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, we'll tell you when we get there. We'll see if we can get a good site. If not, we'll probably go to Copi Hollow Caravan Park, which is beautiful, and we probably, if we had the money, would stay there. But I think once you add the kids onto it, for unpowered, it's up to $55 a night, so it's a bit steep.
It's 55. Yeah, it's $25 for 2 adults, and then every child from 15 to 5 or 6 is $10 extra a night. So for us, that's $55 a night, unpowered.
Yeah.
Where we could be at the lake, be away from everyone. Unpowered, exactly the same. Maybe not have grass, but still.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what we do when we get there. But yeah, keen to just kind of set up and stay somewhere for a couple of days and just chill, fish, get the paddleboard out again, and then after that we're heading home. So week and a half.
Going quick.
Yeah, go very quickly, but yeah, seen some really cool stuff.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, and good to be back out on the road again.
Yeah, wish we could do it all the time.
Yeah. The fuel would kill us.
The fuel would kill us.
We're having to fill up. How often are we having to fill up?
I don't know.
I feel like every day we're having to fill up, actually.
Well, we're doing, that's how many Ks we're doing. We're doing like 400 Ks.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing lots of Ks a day.
Yeah, and I suppose even the days we've had off, like Gundabooka.
Yeah, we went for a
We went for a drive.
2-hour drive.
So,
but that was worth it too.
The fuel bills are kind of racking up. That's our main cost, isn't it?
Yeah, which it always is when we're on the road. It's always the fuel.
Yeah.
We just need to stay at free camps as much as we can, when we can.
And we squish a lot in, so there's a lot of driving in between. But yeah, it's cool.
Good.
Seen some good things. Made some good memories, haven't we, kids? Yeah. Too busy on their iPads.
Just lots of dust in the back of the canopy. Lots of dust.
What would help that, Luke?
An aluminium canopy.
we have a tally of how many times Luke says that he wants an aluminium canopy. How many are we up to now, Egan?
They've lost count. They don't even know.
Because it's that often. Well, you've got what you got.
I know. I just need to find a way to seal it up a bit better.
All right.
Anyway.
We'll check in when we're closer to Menindee. So we just stopped at the BP in Wilcannia.
After a disaster,
and you could... Shut up! And you could fill up water at the same time as fuel. So we thought, at the same time we'll do that. Egan and I were on the water. Luke was on the fuel. And had a bit of a disaster. Egan was going the right way, turning the tap off. And I told him it was the wrong way. So he turned it on full ball. Water's going everywhere. I was saturated, the floor, like the ground. I'll show you the ground, it has water everywhere. But we're full now. We've saved a bit of time and we can continue on. Water everywhere. Actually, the other thing that happened, Egan was standing at the tap trying to fill up, and there's dogs in the cage behind me. The dogs weed on his foot. So luckily he was at the water tap and he could get it off, but yeah. Hopefully things are going better now. makes us feel like we're back in Cape York. It's very, very rutted. Not so much corrugations, is it? It's just lots of like holes in it.
Lots of holes from people driving on it when it's wet.
Yeah. But yeah, we're kind of like...
In the Cape, like, you can sort of predict, like, you can sort of see when stuff be in here. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. It's different.
Yeah, so what have we got? I got another hour 39 of this road. Ripper. Corrugations.
Back on there. There you are.
We're about an hour out from Menindee, and the road is pretty rubbish the whole way. And now it looks like there's a thunderstorm coming, so just shows how quickly the weather can turn.
That Wilcannia is beautiful, hot. Got a cloud in the sky. And now it's looking very much like rain.
Thunderbolts and lightning.
So it could be stuck on a dry track only in the wet weather.
Right.
Alright.
Now it's raining.
Someone got a little bit worried there. They bucketed down. Got sideways. The van was out. Walked through it.
Just getting through it, it felt like it was like, I don't know, 10 centimetres deep, like flicking up onto the car.
Near the van.
Everything's going to be so caked in mud.
Yeah. And then we hit the smooth mud sections, and yeah, the car got a little bit sideways, a little bit twisted up.
Now you can smell it. Now you can smell
the rain
and the mud.
That's why it's so green out here at the moment, because I think they've had a fair bit of rain.
Oh gosh. So it's still like spitting, is it?
Yeah.
Still spitting, but not the big drops, and we can see a bit of blue sky, so fingers crossed.
Dark out there.
It is dark out to the side. Fingers crossed that's all we're going to get. And we can get there.
It wasn't too bad anyway, it was alright.
Oh my God.
Sarah's like, should we pull over? Should we pull over?
We've still got 40 minutes.
Keep on charging through it. If you stop, that's when you get stuck.
I don't know though. So you can hear, could you hear that then? Maybe.
Maybe.
Just the thick mud trying to get through.
Stop now.
I don't know. I don't know if that's it, but far out. Let's hope it's 40 minutes. Don't like it.
That'll be another bite for Sarah.
Can't stand it when it's not going to plan.
You just can't plan on the track.
It's not
You
planned.
plan to do the track.
It's not planned.
Right for like, alright, a minute or two.
No, it felt like 5.
It was only a minute or two.
We have never been more relieved to see Tara again.
It didn't even rain that much. It didn't even rain that much. Look at the mud.
Imagine if it did rain heaps.
Look at that.
Oh, the mud there.
This side's not as bad. So we've got it up in here.
It'll be fun to clean.
Yeah, thanks. Need a week off to clean it.
So we've pulled into one of the wiki camps on Lake Pamamaru called Sunset Beach, I think. There's no one here, but we think we might go back to the caravan park.
It'd be good, but you just like, Egan loves fishing and they want to use a stand-up paddleboard, and you just can't do that here. It's too shallow.
And like there's a beach, like your own private beach it says, but
you do
yeah,
have,
it just
beautiful down there.
Looks quite shallow, and there'd be lots of snags, and the water's not amazing for swimming or anything like that. And I don't know if you can swim at Copi Hollow,
It's
but
very shallow.
yeah,
you can
so we
swim
think
at
we
Copi
might
Hollow.
pay
You
the
can.
$150 and
You can swim at Copi Hollow, so
yeah, pay the $150, go to the caravan park. At least then we can like wash and all of those kind of things as well.
And we've got one grumpy teenager in the car who wants to go to the caravan park because she thinks she's going to get free Wi-Fi and stuff.
She wants to wash her hair too.
And she wants to wash her hair.
Yeah, so anyway, we might continue on, go back to the caravan park and set up from there. So this is your private beach on this one. But yeah, not the best for fishing. It's very nice. So we were very lucky. We got an unpowered site at Copi Hollow. We didn't realise it's actually the long weekend. So we're staying Friday, Saturday, Sunday night of the long weekend. And so it's packed. It's the opening weekend of the ski season. So here is Broken Hills Water Skiing Club. So yeah, it's a busy weekend. So we were very lucky to get in. So yeah, unpowered site, $25 a night. Kids are $10 on top of that, so it's steep, but it's a lot nicer than the Lake Pamamaru. I can't say it. Pamamaru. Anyway, it's nicer than the lake. You've got a boat ramp right next to where we are, and the kids can swim and we can fish, and we've got grass, and yeah, it's just prettier surroundings. We can do a load of washing and have showers and all of that kind of stuff. So I think well worth the money at this point of the trip. But Charlotte tells me that there's a big problem inside that I need to look at. So dust. The dust is a problem.
You take more then.
I'll have your pajamas. Yeah, do you want to film that?
Egan?
Dust in here.
That one for me.
You happy your caravan's clean again now?
Not clean. Look at it. Filthy.
Look at it all. The dirt that's just gone through.
Everywhere.
Did you have any damage on those roads?
No. Not that I know of. Not that I've seen.
Just the dust coming inside.
The dust coming in a little bit.
Egan said there
Which
was
it
a
always
screw that
does.
came out,
Oh,
so-
that's normal. Which it always does. These windows always let dust in. I don't know. The rest aren't too bad. Those two always let dust in.
So we've got as far inland as we're going on the Darling River Run. So we do this every time we drive, don't we? We mark it on our map. So I'm just going to mark from Wilcannia to Menindee on our map. We're staying just above Menindee. So I'll put a dot there, and then we'll trace our road. There we go. So we've just come for a drive to check out the sights around Menindee Lakes. So we're just checking out the free camping spot on the river here. It's pretty good, there's no one here. Nice, like big riverside sites. Can you access the river?
I don't know, it's pretty steep. The bank's pretty steep, but it was pretty steep. the other places we've stayed at too. Probably can.
Yeah.
The kids
Would have been nice. Would have been nice. The only reason we chose Copi Hollow though is that it's different. We've kind of done Riverside, 3 of the places, so yeah, but it would have been alright here. So just here was the site, the base camp for Broken Wheels in 1860. So this tree marks the site of one of the camping places of the Broken Wheels expedition. They camped at this spot from 19th of October 1860 to 26th of January 1861. And now we've just come to the Sunset Strip to have a look around here. And
Which is
the sun
actually
is
a
setting.
golf course.
There's a golf course here.
Yeah,
So
no idea
we'll
where to
see,
go.
we'll just drive, see what there is. So that's the Sunset Strip. I think it must be the, I think a lot of them are holiday homes for people from Broken Hill. But some of them actually lived in too, so yeah, right. What happened, Diego?
I don't know.
How did your hair get like that?
Probably Charlotte. I was going like that and he looked like an old grandpa.
Yeah.
And then when I stopped, his hair got up like that. Not that. I just put my dollars on that.
So today we've had a bit of a cruisy morning. Kids got on the paddleboard. I had to pump it up. Don't know what Mum was doing because it's her paddleboard.
I pumped it halfway up.
The washing up.
No.
I was.
Then we're going to go fishing, but we can't. We've been everywhere in Menindee to get some shrimp. No one's got any. So we're just going to go and use some lures. And we're going to do, Hugo watches a show on YouTube called Real Fishing. Raw fishing. And they use all different things, different types of food, just anything to try and catch any fish. So Hugo's going to do some of that. He's going to try all different types of food. Aren't you, Hugo?
Yeah.
So we've got some ropes, little lolly rope things, some mandarin. What else is there? Apple. I think there's some chocolate coated corn fins in there, which might go alright on a hook. We've got some of them in there. Yeah, so they might go alright on the hook. And see whether he catches anything. That's where we're going now. And I just cleaned the back of the canopy out, blew it all out, got the dust out of it, and now we're on a dirt road again.
And I like to go fishing.
Still trying to find a fishing spot. Somewhere out of the wind that's not too snaggy. We found our fishing spot. We'll see how we go. Hopefully it's lucky. Do you reckon it will be?
Hopefully.
What have we got on first, Hugo?
A rod.
A rope. The rope lollies.
Just keep the camera on me.
Okay. And Egan's snagged.
On a pelican. Probably.
Did you lose it? Ah.
Ooh, they got one. Yeah.
Egan's trying to catch a carp with a stick. So how many fish did we catch? That's 0.
No one was really into it.
We caught a few logs.
Snags everywhere.
Lost quite a bit of tackle. But I think Egan had one decent bite, which I might have got a little bit on film. And that was pretty much it. So the ropes didn't work. We tried sausage, nothing on that. And then we tried bread, nothing on that. Or lures. So another failed fishing expedition.
A lure wouldn't have been for the carp. The lure's not for carp, that's for cod or anything like that.
Anyway, we are still
At Menindee Lakes.
Mum just put her hand in her pocket and ripped her pants.
I don't need that. I just put my hands in my pockets and they just went straight down.
She has swimmers on.
These are my favourite pants. Damn it. This is Copi Hollow today. Apparently it is usually beautiful and it is so windy, it's ridiculous. Bushwalk around the edge of Copi Hollow. The water's just down that way.
You got a little bit.
It's a whole lot nicer here. Not as windy, except without the wind comes millions of flies.
I'm looking at that because that's all trees.
There's our corties or yabbies, whatever you want to call them. Just growing them on the other side now. Pretty well done, I think. Pretty good. Give them a couple more minutes and we'll be done. Kid, if you go, stop it.
Oh, your horses.
He's already had the little one.
I want to have another claw.
There you go, Mum. See how you like that. Watch out, Hugo. That piece there.
And that piece. No, of that and that.
What's this, the big one?
Oh, one of the big ones, yeah.
Yeah, I want to have that. No, that's mine. Wait.
No?
I want to have this
She
claw.
doesn't like it.
Not really.
Wait, could I have
Tastes a bit burnt, not much flavour.
not this?
I reckon it tastes pretty good. Yeah, you can have that. Tastes like barbecue. I reckon it tastes pretty good. I like it.
Egan?
Could I have this claw?
Hang on, mate. Just let me.
I liked him in the first place, so. It's good.
We'll leave those claws a little bit.
Too hot?
Yeah. Does Charlotte want to try some of them?
They're not hot for me.
After the ridiculous wind today, look at this. It is absolutely calm and pristine. I wish it was like this during the day, but unfortunately it was gale force winds. But yeah, at least it's a nice night and we can actually sit outside and have our dinner and kind of chill without a massive breeze. So tonight I've done a bit of an experiment, bit of a make-up potato bake, and I've just got it out. Check it.
Looks the goods and smells the goods too.
Looks amazing. Except I've just used up all the gas.
Alright, I've got another bottle.
Anyway, hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. How's this for a morning
Good.
spot?
Good.
With your cup of tea, old man?
Wait.
So we're just having our cup of coffee and tea. Listening to the birds, watching the water. It's beautiful.
The ants again.
Oh no, we don't. No, that's enough. We don't need any more.
Naughty. And yeah, we put the sugar. I just put wet some here and some dry one. I'm getting dry one now.
So it's the opening weekend of the Broken Hill Speedboat Club. That's cool. So it's packed. People everywhere. And apparently at some stage they do some kind of drive-by. So we're just sitting and waiting to see what it's all about. So we're saying goodbye to Copi Hollow. We've decided not to stay the 3 nights. We're just going to stay 2. It's about 1 o'clock now. So we've had most of the day today. We've seen the speedboat thing this morning, and yeah, we'll get a bit of a head start on the road and get as far as we can this afternoon. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but just means it's not going to be like 2 8-hour driving days after we go. So sad to go. Sad to be going?
Sad to be going, yeah. Gotta go to work on Thursday.
So we've left Copi Hollow a day early.
Well, not a day early, a night early maybe, but
yeah,
we left at 2 o'clock, just before 2. We've got to be out at 10 tomorrow, so I think I'll
yeah. But I think, yeah, we just thought we had to, just to get on the road and get a little bit more progressed, because we decided that we weren't going back on that same road to Wilcannia.
Yeah, the Darling River ride, we weren't gonna.
Oh, it was just too rough. It's too rough, and the rain scared me a bit. Just hit so quickly, and then you're stuck.
Yeah. You can tell why you get stuck. People get stuck out there if it just rains. We had a tiny little bit of rain, and there's mud everywhere.
Yeah.
Stuck to everything.
And yeah, you're only travelling like some areas, like it felt like we were going so slow.
Some areas we were down to like 40, 30, 40.
Yeah, I'm sad to be leaving Copi Hollow because today is beautiful, pristine,
Yeah, it is,
like only a light
No
breeze.
wind.
Whereas yesterday it was like gale force winds. And I think although it's like 2 o'clock when we left, we didn't really enjoy this morning because we knew we had to leave.
I don't know, we had a slow breakfast and
We did.
sat out and had a coffee.
We
Two coffees
did,
outside.
but
just
we didn't really
slow.
go swimming or go fishing or get the stand-up paddleboard out or any of that kind of stuff. But we did have a slow morning and just chilled, relaxed, saw the boat. What was it?
Boat parade or whatever they call
Yeah.
it. Boat.
The
Drive by.
Broken Hill Speedboat Club. Hugo had a swim. So yeah, we just chilled, we just relaxed and then got out in our own time. So
Yeah, that's
yeah,
alright.
wasn't fully wasted night that we
No.
paid for. So is what it is.